Hello, everybody. This is Mary from Pangerbon Gaming, and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings, War in the North, the Legacy Edition. What are they saying? They have been unlocked. What are they talking about here? This would be in the map area. You see here, challenge mission. They're not part of the game, just so you know. They're just there. So, as I said before in the last episode, I showed you what was going on the ground in Bree, so you can understand why I have so much coin. I don't know whether everybody else has that, because it's a bit weird that it's there. And then, of course, we have this problem where while we're on normal difficulty, after playing easy difficulty and moving on to normal difficulty, the enemy should be on heroic difficulty. And it seems that they're like as if they're on easy difficulty. So I don't know what's going on. As I said, I have on the original game almost probably over 500 hours between the Steam edition and the Xbox 360 edition. So I know how this game should be playing. It's not doing that though so far. And as I said, I have a whole load of potions in here that I don't need to take, except for mainly health and power. But for the likes of Torzak and all that, you need to take these warding potions, etc. I didn't need to take any of them. So let's see what happens in the Barrow Downs, because the Barrow Downs, as I said, is one of the most dangerous areas in the game. So let's proceed.
I'm told the Barrow Downs are filled with ancient tombs. What do you know of them, Elf?
These tombs were made by the fathers of men in the depths of time. They were sacred to the men of Arnor, and they too buried their dead here, until their kingdom fell to the Witch King.
These hills have an evil reputation in the folklore of the Shire and Bree, but rangers travel here often without incident. Still, I feel a sense of unease. We must stay alert.
And of course, in the movies, they left out what happened to the Shire. So, yeah, a huge, big mess to leave that out. But anyway, so what we're looking for here as well is a Talos, and we have to bring it back to Selena, because one of their rangers has been very badly hurt by one of the Nazgûl. So, it's on the edge of one of these places, as far as I remember.
Well, Ranger, what have you found?
Rangers camped here perhaps 2 or 3 days past. These footprints could easily be those of Lewin and Kalaran.
Can you tell where they may have gone from here?
The tracks lead deeper into the downs.
Then we should follow them. Lead the way, Aradan.
I'm not picking these things up, because I have too much in my inventory as it is. But here's a Talos, I think. There we go. So when we find a shop down on the downs, we're going straight back to her with it, because you sort of have to do that. I'm not picking any of these things up now at the moment. I'm still dual wielding, right? Excuse me. And yes, if you do require to pick these things up, I'm just showing you where they are. It's just I have too much in here. So I don't think the Barrow Downs is usually covered in this sort of weird fog with all this stuff going on with them here as well, like cliffs or something.
I mistrust this fog. It is no natural mist.
Now, of course, we shouldn't be doing this, but you can break down these cairns. To get coin, but I don't need coin, so we're not going to bother with that. There again, maybe there's something in one of them besides coin. I can't remember, to be truthful.
There is an unnatural presence here, and it draws closer.
I doubt that's what it looked like, whatever they've done to it. Anyhow, of course this is where we
Beware,
meet.
the Borrow Whites have awoken.
Let's see if you can take me!
You cannot endure this light!
Maybe we'll have a bit of a fight on us here.
I need more time.
We picked up the sword. Hold on, I have to look at the sword, because I'm looking for swords for the... What's that say? No, it's still not good enough. There's nothing around here? No.
Was that a troll?
Yeah, let's see what damage we can do to him from just standing here. Sorry guys. I'm having a laugh at this right now.
What manner of wretched creature is that? I cannot do that yet.
Yeah, we have to upgrade your range skills.
Not yet.
And he's dead. So what do we pick up here? We got a map fragment. Yeah, that's a bit too simple, guys. Again, as I'm saying, I feel as if I'm on normal difficulty playing. Okay, the enemies are on easy difficulty. So where's this leading to? I think that's the Talos as well.
I recognize these signs. A ranger has left a hidden cache here.
Alright, then we're heading out to you. You can inspect it and grab whatever's in there, dude. I think that's the Talos there. Now, what's going to happen here in the Barrow Downs, when you discover what's going on, you're going to be told to clear the whole area, to clear the tombs as out of respect. So we're going to do that before we sort of leave. So we came from there. There's quite a few of them in here to sort of deal with. We're just going to move on, proceed. But as soon as we find a shop in here, we are most certainly going back to Selena. Why? Because we're going to get a gift for it.
Fight me if you dare!
What was that I picked up?
It's pretty obvious now who fell the missing rangers.
As long as there is a chance they still live, I won't give up the search.
Okay, let's see what stuff I picked up here. Still rubbish. Rubbish. I think there's only coin in these things, as I said. Which is handy if you need it, but I don't think you're going to get potions in here. Now here are this one of them here. There's another one over here.
The dead approach.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
I must wait. That must wait.
This should be extremely difficult. Just making that out, making that quite clear.
Let's see if you can take me.
There's one. There's this big one over here. That's two. There's three. I think there's actually four of them that need to be cleared out. So we will be doing that to complete the mission. Oh, this one is open now.
Some manner of sinister spirit.
Fight me if you dare.
Feel my wrath and despair!
Let's see if you can take
I
me.
need more time.
And as you can see, the other two characters are not losing health. Yeah, it's easy peasy right now. And to meet the Barrow White.
It looks like there's writing on these stones, but it's very worn. Can your elven eyes make it out, Lore Master?
Faintly, it appears to be a list of names, many of them scratched in haste. They are identified as soldiers of Cardolan.
The men of Cardolan were among the last of my ancestors to hold out against the evil of the Witch King. The histories tell us that
They used the Barrow Downs as their last refuge in a hopeless fight.
Then this must be where they laid their fallen comrades to rest. It would be fitting if we were to drive the Whites from this tomb.
So you see here now, you're going to get this in a quest. Barrow Whites. Destroy the undead within the barrows. So you have cleared the first, second, and final tomb. There's three of them. Excuse me, guys. There's Tickle. Can break these open. It'll also give you a coin. This is for
There is
the
a
elf.
portal here. Edro!
I need to see what space I have in here, which is not a lot. Okay, so we can get that thing over to one of them. Now, I don't need the coin, but as I said, the thing about it is there. It is there.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
More health potions. I only got one that time. Right. Does this bring us back out to the original area? No.
Not yet!
You haven't got the stomach to face me!
I'm sorry guys, this feels as if I'm playing, as I said, not even easy difficulty. It's like I'm playing easy enemies on normal difficulty or whatever. I don't know what to make of it. What's down here? Did I leave this here? You should be attacked in here too.
Let's see if you can take me!
It should not be this simple. One of the ways to sort of know where you're going, I suppose, is to break down all those little baskets and things.
I cannot do that yet!
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
I must wait. I cannot do that yet.
You're no match for me!
Health potions and a grave. Wonderful. Let's make sure this whole area is cleared out. And again, no health has been lost by the other two. Well, this brings us back around. So this one is cleared, right? You can get a bit confused in these things if you're going up and down and across and around. This seems to be cleared, right? Yeah. So over here.
I have a use for this. Be wary. Something comes our way. Enter the sphere of light and be healed!
Let's see if you can take me!
Where's she gonna go? A broadsword. Okay.
The way forward is clear.
Oh, but we need to loot.
This wight is toying with us.
I can drop things too, but
You're no match for me!
Feel my wrath and despair! That must wait. I need more time.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
That must wait.
okay. That was the way in. We went in here. Let's go to the right.
You're no match for me!
On your guard! There are yet more of them! Alenian on Kalima! I need more time!
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
I cannot do that yet!
Okay, so we've cleared 2 tombs. But didn't we only go to the right of one? Hold on a moment, we have to go to the left. Oh, there's something here the Farron can open.
Ah, there's a poor excuse for a hidden door here.
Furnace.
There's nothing in any of that, really, is there? Couple of coins, that's about it. I got this. This is not fragment. $271 coin. Okay. So they're telling us this whole tomb has been done. Hmm. Been there. So what else did we pick up here? Shouldn't be it's not much use. Clear the final tomb. What isn't the tomb over there? Coin. I'm sure we should go through one of the tombs to bring us around. I think I'm wrong. Yeah, I think we have to go through this tomb to bring us over there. Let's try that again. As far as there's an invisible wall here, I can't get through here. So there shouldn't be anything in here. We went through here, didn't we? The one to the left. To break everything. It'll make you know where you've been, I suppose. We went down that one. We didn't go down. We went to the one to the... Was it the right? Go down through this one, or is this just an open tunnel? Nothing else in here. Except this area. Haven't been down here.
The dead approach.
Come on, you faint-hearted
I
scum!
must wait.
seems almost silly at this point. Headgear. Chest or something up here, is there? I don't want to gather it. There is. So, how do I keep getting these 10 health potions I keep giving away? It's odd. Armor. What did I get here? I think I'm picking, when I pick up, what you call it, power and health potions, I'm picking up more than one. I don't know. We saw that with that thing that's going on in Bray. I don't know, because I have an awful lot of health potions. I got 41. I understand that with about 40, and possibly 40 power, but this is odd. I'm sure there's a store next. Now, I don't want to make sure. It is a store over here. So we're going to, this would be the third one over here. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to sell some stuff here to make way. So the same, returning to Sanford, but we need to talk to Selena. We might get some weapons in here that are able to help. The problem is, because I'm only playing as technically one character, I'm only going to get one of the gifts. Where's that going? So weird. Did I appear here? Need to go into Selena. Now I do have room in my inventory before we do this, yeah.
Let me see what you have found. Yes, this is indeed Athelas. Now, according to the old law, all I need to do is add these leaves to boiling water. Let Elrond breathe in these fumes.
Solana. And our elven friend as well. How can this be? I thought you were all slain. But no. That was only the dark voices in my dreams. Yet, it was not all a dream, was it?
No,
The battle was real enough. We were overmatched, yet you fought bravely.
I tried to do my part, but I'm afraid I was not much use. I remember being scared mostly, and then the darkness fell. I thought it was the end of all things.
Thankfully, Solana had the skill to call you back from the darkness.
Mine was the knowledge, but it was this brave elf who found the herb that saved you, at great personal risk.
Then I owe you my life, friend. Please, let me show my appreciation. My weapons were made in Lost Númenor in the distant past. They've been in my family for generations. I want you and your friends to have them now.
I'm saying thank you to
A
this.
noble gift, thank you. Rest now and recover your strength. Farewell to you both.
Now, it's important to do that sort of as quickly as you can, because the next stop is Rivendell, and, well, you have to sort of meet quite a few people in Rivendell. So let's have a look and see what we got here in our little gift. So Elrond's sword. God, it hasn't gone up any higher than it was yesterday. This is brutal. It should go up a higher level when you get it. Oh, I'm really disappointed in this. Mm-hmm. Yes, it's a bit annoying, this right now. It's no use to anyone. They're too low, as you can see. They're way too low. Give it to Baron for a minute. Let me see what the story is with Baron. From your inventory for a minute, Baron. You have a load of stuff to sell here. Way too low. Okay. Nobody wants it. Give it to Arizona. Okay. Like, as I said, what is he using? It's something like 500 or something is on that. It's 403 that's on that. Like, why would I accept this thing? You can hold on to the gift, dude. I'm sorry, I should have given it back to him. Okay, we're going to sell stuff while we're here. Hold on a moment. I can't just enter the shop now.
Are you in need of supplies? I have a few things here for you.
Yeah, show me what you have. I'm still trying to figure out where we're getting all this stuff from. I understand the power potions, not the health potions. Do you have anything else in here? Nope. I don't think I need repairs while I'm here either. No. Go to Baron again. Let's see, have to sell. You need votes. I need a lot of help. I don't know what's going on, guys. So he has enough boats to be getting on with. my mouse for a minute here. It's down here. That is a power potion, isn't it? Are they all picking up doubles of power potions and health potions? I don't know. Excuse me, where am I going? Hmm. $29 stamina. Of course, there's also an achievement if you're an achievement hunter for wearing a full set of armor of the same family. So, regardless of what level you're on, if you want to collect all of us, just put it on once, get the achievement or whatever, and go back to your own armor. You can do that as well. 29 stamina. What is this before? I don't understanding this because I think she has 29 stamina. I have to do this. Which one is it? Yeah, it's picking up the wrong thing. When I hit the staff, it's picking the sword. That needs repair. That's useless. You see that? The minute I hit this, the staff, it's hitting the sword. I hit the staff or the sword. And that's only doing 244 damage. That's not actually, which is good. It's good enough, but it should be a better thing. I should have got a better staff in that gift. That's what I'm making out here. There's something odd going on. The whole thing right now. So, yeah, she can wear that. So let me have a look. This thing here. No. $139. I think that has to go into a weapon. It does. Alright, then we're going to return back to the Barrow Downs, but there's something weird going on. And that's all I can say about the whole thing, guys. And the Barrow Downs, even at that, is way too easy. I don't know where all the health potions are coming from. I know I shared some of them around, but there's something odd going on with it. I'll put that up there. These all together. The feathers there. As I said, I won't be collecting. I have enough potions made. I'm going back to the Barrow Downs. I want to clear out the third place. And even though I did that when I was on easy difficulty, it said I hadn't done it. Because obviously you have to clear them all out to get through it. Alright, so this will be the third one here. Can I buy armor in here? No. Alright. So let's just have a look at this mission for a moment, this quest for a moment. The Barrow Downs. Clear the second tomb. We've cleared the final tomb. So is this the second tomb that we're going into? Oh no, the Nat White going to appear again.
A Borrow White has found us!
Let us get up here then.
Watch out for those boulders!
Aid me!
Fight me if you dare! I'll save you! Aid our friend! Double click!
Aid me!
Aid our friend! Double click! I'll save you!
Wait a minute. It's up here, is it? Look what happens here. I'm only to realizing it. I don't have this weapon. And the other two aren't dressed again. Dear God. He has everything else, doesn't he? And he again hasn't got his stuff on him. And he has everything else, right? Ugh. The original game, you hadn't got those problems. She is dual wielding, isn't she? Yeah. That's just going back. So where's the thing over here? Here we go.
If I read the signs right, Lewin and Kalaran fought a battle here as well. And look here, the broken shards of a ranger's sword.
Can we not pick it up
I know
now?
this blade. It belonged to Kalaran.
This is proof your comrades were here. But where are they now?
So, yeah, you can see that there isn't even much going on here with this. Yeah. They need to do something about this with the difficulty levels. The way whatever that thing is on the ground in Bree. And of course you can't get back out here, guys, even if you want to. That's why I was saying, like, you have to really, you can't go back out here. So go back to Sandford as soon as you can.
tomb makes my blood run chill.
This is no place for living men. Let's find my friends.
Let's hope we're not too late.
I'm stuck, I cannot move.
The signs are clear. Rangers were once here. They left some items.
Stomach to face me!
You face the power of the Eldar! That must wait.
You're no match for me!
We must search for a key.
Okay, we must search for a key.
I need more time! I cannot do that yet.
Stop saying you can't do something when you can do it.
I must wait. This should unlock that gate.
Now, normally you wouldn't leave the other two on their own because they would be slaughtered down here.
I cannot do that yet. I need more time. I must wait. I cannot do that yet.
If we clear out everywhere in this section, remote power here. Can't climb up there. Let's check over here again. Power potion.
If you dare!
Give me a minute here.
I need more time. It would be fitting if we were to drive the lights from this tomb. Not yet. I must wait.
What's up telling me you have to wait?
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
Feel the wrath of the Eldar!
You're no match for
Any
me!
more of them back here? There is. Any more of them? Why am I asking that? Because you'll probably have to come back and kill them all again to do this mission.
Here, my friends, gather to this healing light.
the face of war!
We have seen this kind before. Beware the stones! I need more time. I cannot do that yet.
I mean, skill isn't ready.
I must wait.
Go.
Come on, faint-hearted scum!
I need more time. I cannot do that yet. Leave me.
I'll save you!
Thank you at last.
Let's see if you can take me!
I must wait.
Is it all cleared? Let's just walk back up here for a moment. Give me more power. No more of them in here. Stone of wounding. 20 wounds damage. So sell that. Those two. You've got in your inventory? Can I give him a load of stuff? Carry around. Yeah, no. Okay. So, of course, you have the second chance there to go back to Sandford as well. I want to just check that mission. Give me a moment. Clear the second tomb. So, that's going back across the whole Barrow Downs again. I have to find out about that. We have to make a second visit back here.
He lives! But the spell of the Barrow lies heavy upon him. Awake now, Dunedain. Come back from the darkness. Awake!
No strength can prevail against this sickness. What good are swords in the face of this plague? What in the name of... Eridan?
Yes, it's me, my friend.
I have been dreaming.
As you awoke, you spoke of a plague. Why was that?
I I don't know. It was as if I was someone else. I remember a plague and despair.
The Great Plague. Nearly 300 years ago, it devastated the Dunedain of this region. You were sharing the dreams of those for whom this tomb was made.
Well, let those dreams remain with the dead. I want no more of them.
How did the Borrowites ensnare you within this tomb?
I recall we were making good speed through the Downs, eager to return to our friends. But a fog began to rise and it became hard to find our way. We began to hear voices calling to us, as if from far off, or else underground. And then, the dead were all around us. We fought them, but then I felt the presence of something else, something stronger, more evil. I saw a shadowy figure seize hold of Kalaran and he fell senseless. Then it came for me. That is all I remember. But if I was brought living into this tomb, then the same would be true for Kalaran. We need to find him.
That is what we intend to do. Are you strong enough to join us?
Yes, I think I can keep up with you.
This is no place for talk. Let's move.
You minute, guys? Right then. Excuse me, God, I have a terrible tickle. Let me have a look. I want to have a look at this. So we've clicked up these things here. Ranger only. No. I don't think we need to lose all of that.
Feel my wrath and despair! I need more time. I must wait. I cannot do that yet.
You know, I'm pressing a different button here, and yeah, it's crazy what's going on here.
I need more time. Aid me. Not yet.
Aid our friends! Double
I actually was clicking X and the whole thing changed to other characters. It's very like the Witch King, right?
It's Kalaran!
Not really.
What's happened to him?
Rangers, hear me! The Borrow White controls him! Defend yourselves! We must strike him down!
He's a friend. I cannot.
The man you knew is dead. This is but a cruel trick. Defend yourselves!
Get behind one of these things.
Take refuge here. I will shield us from their arrows and bolts. Aid me.
I'll save you!
I must wait. Not yet!
Get behind here again.
No enemy missiles can pierce this shield.
Come on, you faint-hearted scum!
I need more time. I must wait. Not yet. I must wait.
Most of that went to Farron. Did you see that? Let's just clear this place up a bit. I need to change it over to him. I think he'd be the best one to speak to him.
It's a hard thing to see a good friend slain. Harder still to see his remains desecrated in this manner. But at least now he is at rest. But you, how are you bearing up?
First Black Riders, now Barrow-wights. This is more than men should have to contend with. But where there is life, there is hope. Thanks for your concern, but I will be all right. I owe it to those who have fallen to go on as best I may.
You've been through a terrible ordeal. Perhaps you should come with us to Rivendell. Or we could take you to Bree. It's not far away.
No, I feel my strength returning. I'll soon be myself again. And then I will bear Kalaran's body away from these tainted tombs. He should be buried with the rest of his brothers who fell at Sarn Ford.
That would be fitting. I hope that he will rest in peace. Farewell, Lewin.
So, I don't know what I can pick up here. Okay, wait a second. Let's see if we got something out of this in the line of armor. Nope. Got these. That isn't bad though. 86. Alright then. That was even too easy again. So we're heading to Rivendell. And we're probably all going to end up with our equipment missing. I wonder what Farron picked up. Give me a minute. He picks a lot of stuff up. What was that? Ranger only. Let us hope we can pick something up when we're in Rivendell. Multi pop.
Andriel, welcome home. My sons informed us of your actions at Fornost. Such courage and resolve brings great honor to our household.
I am grateful for what you did at Fornost. If Agandaûr's forces had joined in the hunt, there is little chance that I and my charges would have made it here to safety.
What happened after Bray? Maybe the best question to ask.
I am glad to have been of service. Will you tell me what befell you after we parted?
I found the hobbit Frodo Baggins and his companions and led them through the wilderness, hoping to throw the Nazgûl off our trail. All the same, 5 of them attacked our camp at Weathertop, and Frodo was badly wounded. After that, the enemy pursued us almost to the hidden pathways of Rivendell itself. We never would have saved Frodo, except that we had the help of Elrond and his people.
How were you able to escape them?
The river of this valley is under the power of Elrond, and it will rise in anger when there is need to bar the ford. As the Black Riders attempted to pursue Frodo across the river, they were swept away in a great flood.
Couldn't be destroyed, could they now?
It seems exceedingly strange that the most dreadful servants of the enemy would pursue a halfling in this manner.
I think it is time we told our newfound friends what they have gotten themselves into.
Mithrandir, I am happy to find you here, my friend.
Indeed. I am happy to find myself here as well. For like you, I have traveled a long and dangerous road to reach Rivendell. But I think your friends may know me better as Gandalf.
Okay.
Well then, can you explain why the enemy is so eager to get his hands on a poor little hobbit?
You have more than earned such an explanation. Tell me, what do you know of Isildur's Bane?
Isildur's Bane? That is another name for the Ring of Power.
Quite right. The Ring of Power. The One Ring. The ruling ring. After lying lost and nearly forgotten for centuries, Sauron's ring has once again been found.
Do you mean to say the hobbit Aragorn rescued has come into possession of the Dark Lord's ring?
This explains why the Nazgûl have come north. But what will become of the ring now?
There is no safe resting place for the ring, not even here in Imladris. It is a danger to all who come near to it. There is only one course left to us. The ring must be destroyed.
To do so, the ring will need to be cast into the same fires from which it was forged. Those of Mount Doom, in the land of Mordor. The hobbit, Frodo Baggins, has agreed to take it there.
You're not going to send a hobbit off to Mordor alone.
No, certainly not. A fellowship will be formed. A fellowship of 9. 9 walkers set against Sauron's 9 black riders. Among this fellowship will be representatives of all the free peoples of the world. Elves, dwarves, and men. Aragorn and I will both be going.
What may we do to assist your fellowship?
The Nazgûl and Agandaûr are dire threats. We must learn all we can of their movements before the Fellowship is to depart. Scouts will be sent out in every direction to scour the lands around Rivendell. Your aid in this would be of great service to our cause.
Very well. Where should we start?
Agandaûr is our chief concern. Although the Nazgûl are powerful foes, their mission here in the north is abundantly clear. We can only guess what Agandaûr may be planning, or where he went after he escaped from you.
I suspect he may be planning to move against us here. Sauron's hatred of the elves is very great, and he does not forget the hand we played in his defeat during the War of the Last Alliance.
If it is strength he wants, he may well find it among the Ettenmoors.
You know that region better than I. What can you tell me of the Ettenmoors?
The Ettenmoors are a spur of the Misty Mountains, lying almost directly north of Rivendell. It is a wild region of very rugged terrain, home to many trolls and giants.
I myself was in the Ettenmoors but days ago. I saw no sign of Agandaur's presence, but neither did I encounter trolls. That fact alone is troubling. It could be that they are gathering in force, somewhere among the moors.
We will travel to the Ettenmoors. If the enemy is active there, we will know of it.
From what I have heard of you, from Aragorn and Elrond's sons, I expected no less. Still, you have had a long road and hard fighting to get this far. Take what time you need to rest and recover before you set out. The Ettenmoors are a dangerous place for the unprepared.
The hospitality of my house is yours, for as long as you wish.
Okay, so we're at Rivendell, and we have to go around and meet everybody. So we're going to do that now and speak to everyone, and then I'll end the episode, and then the next episode we'll go to the Ettenmoors. So we're first of all going to speak to Elrond. Hello? Elrond, I'm here. Let's talk.
Andriel, I'm glad you are here. I hoped I would have the opportunity to speak with you privately before you left for the Ettenmoors. I wish to tell you how proud I am of what you accomplished at Fornost. You have brought great honor to our household. Indeed, all of Imladris is singing your praises. But I do not believe you have come merely to hear my thanks. Do you have questions for me?
I discovered this scroll at Fornost. It is tainted with evil, yet I thought it best you should see it.
A wise decision. This is writ in the black speech of Mordor, a language I will not utter here. It is intended to instruct the reader in the use of dark sorceries.
We encountered orcs at Fornost who used spells against us.
Then it seems this has already been put to use. That is grim news. The Dark Lord is a master of necromancy and other foul sorceries. He has taught these abominations to men in the past, but never, to my knowledge, to orcs.
This is indeed a very grave threat. We cannot allow such an evil to spread. What is to be done?
I will destroy this scroll at the very least. But wait, here I discover more. Listen to what is written herein. Scribed by the hand of Agandaûr, disciple of the great Lord Sauron, for the empowerment of his servant Wulfrun and those others of his faithful who prove worthy. I will speak no more of these blasphemies, but it does say that this scroll is one of 7 such works.
Who is this Wulfrun the scroll speaks of?
I know not, but whoever he may be, he is certain to be deep in the sway of the Dark Lord, and very likely a powerful sorcerer in his own right. We must be watchful for any sign of his presence in the days ahead.
So 6 more remain. Perhaps we might capture them as well.
That would be a great service to our cause. Should you recover them all, bring them to me, and I will ensure they are destroyed.
I will be certain to do so.
In the meantime, please accept this in appreciation for bringing this matter to my attention. Perhaps it will be of service to you in your travels.
There is something else. I discovered this tome hidden amid the ruins of Fornost.
Ah, now this is writing of an altogether more wholesome sort. This was not made by any minion of Sauron, but rather by the men of Arthedain, likely before the fall of Fornost.
It appears to use the Elvish characters as was common with those folk, but I can make little of it at a quick glance. Perhaps you can discover more.
Indeed. It seems to be a personal journal, and here is a name inscribed, M-A-L. Why, this appears to be a work of Malbeth, the seer of Arthedain.
Malbeth? Was he not a visionary of some sort?
Many of the Dunedain race are gifted with foresight, but none more than Malbeth. He predicted the final destruction of the kingdom of Arthedain, which befell exactly as he had foretold. I will examine this work carefully. Who knows what other visions are here recorded? It may be that we will find something of value to us in this time of trouble. You did well in bringing this to me. Take this in way of thanks.
Is there anything more you can tell me about this mission to the Etenmoors?
Only that the Etenmoors are a dangerous place at the best of times, and the danger will be that much greater if the orcs and trolls are being organized by an outside force. You and your friends will need to have your wits about you.
And if we should indeed find the enemy gathering in force, what are we to do then?
You will have to determine your best course of action, but when dealing with the foul folk, it is always wise to eliminate any strong leader you may find, for without someone who can enforce discipline, they will often fall to fighting amongst themselves. If the enemy is mustering in the Etenmoors, try to recover any clues that may help us determine who is behind it and where they may be found.
It shall be as you say. Farewell, Master Elrond.
All right, then. So let's have a look at what gift he gave us. It's probably a ring or something. We have a potion of hardness. The cost of skills is reduced. I'll take this one. We really have no room. Let's take Paragon. And then this one. Strength, will, and armor. Dexterity, health, and reflect them. I'll take that one. It has armor. Right then. So we go up here.
The shards of Narsil, sword of Elendil. Soon it shall be remade, and Aragorn will bear it to war.
I've already done that. Chose my reward.
Greetings, Andriel. I am glad for the chance to speak with an old friend. Need keeps me away from Imladris, but my thoughts are often with those who dwell here.
I'm not going to ask about the fellowship. It's like I said, I'm too interested in, excuse me, in the ring.
I gather you had never heard of Agandaûr until these recent events.
I had never heard nor dealt with Agandaûr specifically, but I know his kind. Years ago I served in disguise in the armies of Gondor, where I contended with the corsairs of Umbar, who were often led by those akin to Agandaûr. These Black Númenóreans are a corrupt and wicked race. They worship Sauron as a god and seek the utter destruction of all who oppose him.
Maybe I will ask about it. Yeah.
I would like to know more about those chosen to be part of your fellowship.
Who is it that interests you?
What of this man of Gondor, this Boromir?
Boromir is the son of Denethor, the steward of Gondor. I had never met him before Elrond's council, but long years ago, under another name, I served his grandfather Ecthelion. The men of Gondor are valiant and strong, and by all accounts Boromir is foremost among them in courage and skill at arms. I suspect we will have need of his sword before our quest is through.
Yet he isn't here.
One elf at least goes with you on your quest. Tell me about Legolas.
It is fitting that we have a representative of the Eldar along with us. Your people have been foes of Sauron since before my ancestors returned to the shores of Middle-earth. The Elves of Mirkwood are constantly called upon to protect their realm from the many enemies that infest that wood. They are skilled warriors and unmatched archers.
What can you tell me of the dwarf, Gimli?
I have spent little time among dwarves, but Gimli is one of Durin's folk, and the dwarves of that line are trusted by Elrond, in spite of the differences that sometimes divide elves and dwarves. If Gimli is like most of his kin, he will prove loyal and stout-hearted, enduring in hardship and fierce in battle.
What of these other hobbits? Is it wise to send so many of the little folk on this quest?
We are asking much of Frodo. Until recently, he had never set foot outside the confines of the Shire. It will be a comfort for him to have the familiar companionship of his friends and kin, in the face of so much that will be new and frightening. I have traveled with these hobbits, and they proved far more courageous and hardy than many would suspect.
You already know about him, Gandalf, so...
You go now to claim your rightful place as the King of Gondor.
Above all, I go to help Frodo fulfill his quest. For unless the ring is destroyed, Gondor will soon fall, king or no king.
Good luck to you.
Yes, I've already received the reward. What the heck? Go around and meet everyone.
Ah, Andriel. It is good of you to seek me out. Though I did not say so before, I am most impressed by your skills as a lawmaster, and by the courage you and your companions have shown.
And of course, in the movies, they left out what happened to the Shire, which was really bad to leave it out, but anyway.
Of all those now threatened by the enemy, the Shire folk are the least able to defend themselves. Perhaps I am needed there.
I believe Elrond has made his wishes clear, Andriel. He knows you are needed urgently elsewhere. With the flight of the ring in this direction, the enemy is looking this way, and has forgotten the Shire for now. For now. But eventually his eye will turn once again toward the Shire, as humble as it is. Hobbits as miserable slaves would please him far more than hobbits happy and free. And there is such a thing as malice and revenge. Sauron will leave the final devastation of the Shire to his servant Agandaûr, and that is yet another reason why you must find him and put an end to his designs. In opposing Agandaûr, you are defending the Shire.
Agandaûr struck me as being older than he appeared. Have you ever encountered him?
Though I know nothing of Agandaûr himself, I have seen his kind at other times in distant lands. He is likely a Black Númenórean, and a master of dark sorceries.
It was long ago, even before my birth, when those distant kin of the Dunedain fell into evil. If he comes of that bloodline, he is even more dangerous than I had imagined.
Who can say what promises Sauron has made to him? perhaps even a ring of his own. At the very least, Agandaûr expects to rule all of the north. He would be a cruel tyrant. The elves he will seek to utterly destroy. Hobbits, men, dwarves, any that survive, will be enslaved. And he will raise an iron kingdom in the north, in mockery of the ancient glory of Arnor. This is his dark dream. It must never come to pass.
When we first arrived, you said you recently passed through the Ettenmoors. Is there more you can tell me?
It is a rough and empty land, home to many trolls. I passed through with great haste, for I needed to reach Rivendell as quickly as I could.
And yet you saw no sign of trolls?
I saw neither trolls nor fresh signs of them, and that disturbs me more than encountering one. I doubt they've all packed up and left. Mindless brute creatures they may be, yet they can be used and driven to even greater wickedness by a strong enough hand. Agandaûr could well be forming them into an army.
You believe he is mustering the trolls for an attack?
That is my fear. I would gladly be proven wrong, but my heart misgives me that somewhere in the Ettenmoors you will find them gathering and being prepared for war. We must know. Such a force could be sent against Rivendell, perhaps in hopes of capturing the ring.
I will gather my friends and set out for the moors. We will see what we can learn.
Gandalf, let's have a look. I think the twins are around here. I suppose we could speak to them.
The sun shines and all is fair and peaceful here in Imladris. A far cry from the blood and dust of Fornost, is it not? The valor you showed there brings honor to all our folk. I'm only sorry you will have so little time here at home before setting out once more.
How was it you happened to be at Fornost?
You know how bitter is our hatred for the orcs since our mother's ordeal. We often ride far afield hunting them. We came upon signs of a large band of goblins making their way from the orc hold of Mount Gram and followed their trail to Fornost, where we lost no time in attacking them.
Mm-hmm.
How fares your sister, the Lady Arwen?
She is well, although weighed down with care. It is hard for her to be so soon parted from Aragorn, her beloved, but such is their fate.
That's for somebody who doesn't know anything about this place.
Farewell, friends. May good fortune accompany you.
I'm going to the back of this building here.
It is long since so many dwarves have graced the halls of Imladris. Who might you be?
Gimli, son of Glóin, at your service. I've heard your name spoken with great praise. That was fine work you did at Fornost. Not bad at all for one of Thranduil's folk, who are more accustomed to stealth in the forest than open battle. But after all, you had the help of my kinsman Farin. I heard he played a valiant part.
And so he did. But your wits fail you, Gimli, son of Glóin, if you cannot tell a wood elf from a member of Elrond's house.
Ah, well, no offense meant, but there are Mirkwood elves about in the halls, and they are the kind most familiar to me, being our neighbors and allies. Any elf of Elrond's house is a friend of mine and my kin. I am honored to be a guest here amongst the wise.
I'm not going to ask him that question because we know why he's here.
I must attend to my mission. May the stars shine upon your path.
Farewell, and may you kill many orcs. Keep a count, and we'll compare numbers when I return.
We have Frodo.
Hello, you are Andriel, aren't you? I was hoping I would get a chance to speak with you.
And you are Frodo Baggins. Aragorn and Gandalf have told me about you. And your burden.
Likewise, they have told me all about you. I wanted to thank you and your friends for all you did to keep us safe on our journey to Rivendell.
Will you tell me about your journey here? Clearly it was not an easy one.
We had trouble almost from the start. The Black Riders were always just behind us, and we nearly met disaster in the Burrow Downs, at Bree, and again at Weathertop.
What befell you in Bree? We must have just missed crossing paths there.
There were spies in Bree, and our room was attacked in the night. If Strider hadn't convinced us to sleep elsewhere, our journey would have ended then and there.
I am familiar with the ruin known as Weathertop. What happened there?
We were attacked by 5 of the Black Riders. I was foolish, and I put on the ring. One of them wounded me before Aragorn managed to drive them away. The knife that was used against me left a shard in the wound. From what Gandalf has told me, the fragment was working its way inward. If it had reached my heart, I would have become a wraith under the power of the Black Riders. Fortunately, we were able to reach Rivendell in time for Elrond's healing arts to save me.
Never asked this question.
You passed through the Burrow Downs? I know what you faced there. You are fortunate indeed to have escaped. That is no place to wander.
You seem to know a great deal about the Burrow Downs already. I'd prefer not to speak about what we found there. It is too horrible to dwell on, even here in the safety of Rivendell.
There is more to the Shire folk than many know. I do not believe you will fail us. Go with the goodwill of all who remain behind.
I'm not going to speak to him yet because we don't really need to speak to him. But I am going to speak to Bilbo. Bilbo, it's very important that you speak to Bilbo because he sort of becomes a chronicler of your story. So you need to keep coming back and telling him things, and he will help you basically with one mission that you have to do.
Hello there, Andriel. It's good to see you back safe and sound. I've heard all about what you and your friends did to help my Frodo and the Dunedain reach Rivendell safely. Oh, you'll have to tell me all about it one of these days so I can write it all down properly.
Bilbo Baggins, a pleasure to see you again. Have you been keeping well?
Oh, well enough, thank you. A bit sleepy, to tell the truth. It does make it difficult to get on with my writing. But naps are so pleasant here.
So you have been keeping up with your writing. What is it you are working on now?
Oh, a little of this and a little of that. History, my past adventures, family trees. I've even begun a book of translations from the Elvish. Although lately I've been working on poetry mostly. Say, maybe you could help me with that. I'm writing a poem for Aragorn and I'm a bit stuck on a line or two.
Is that so? Well then, let me hear what you have.
Very well, very well. The verse that's giving me trouble runs like this. The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled.
The light from the west is rekindled. Forth from Imladris it springs. Renewed is the hope that has dwindled. To challenge the Lord of the Rings.
Hey now, that's not bad. No, maybe I can work with that. You missed your calling, my friend. Perhaps you should put down your weapons and take up a pen.
These days, our hands must be more often on the bowstring than the harpstring.
Oh, I'm afraid you're right, but since these old hands are not much use with a sword, I'll just keep on with the pen. Though I'll need some help. Perhaps you could show this to the Lady Arwen. She has her people's gift with words, and this touches her deeply after all.
I will take it to her.
Ah, thanks very much. Be sure to give her my compliments, won't you?
Happily. Farewell for now, Bilbo.
If we go over here, excuse me, I'm very sort of hoarse and particularly throat right now. Why are you stopping? There.
Ah, here is something I have not seen in many a long year. An elf in Imladris I do not know. Welcome, friend. I am Andriel.
Greetings, lady. I am Legolas, son of King Thranduil of the Woodland Realm in Mirkwood.
Tell me about Mirkwood.
Mirkwood is the greatest woodland in all of Middle-earth. It was called Greenwood the Great, before the shadow of Sauron fell over it. In ages past, it was a place of great beauty. But now, it is filled with darkness and dread, save only in the north where my father's realm is maintained.
I am pleased to welcome one of our kin from the Woodland Realm. We so seldom have the opportunity to greet our far-flung kin.
And for my part, I am happy to see Imladris, of which I have heard so much. But travel between your home and mine becomes yearly more hazardous.
Let us hope that will change, for I would like to visit the Woodland Realm one day.
I would be delighted to welcome you, and to show you the wonders of our forest home. Sadly, I think that day must be delayed for some time.
We already know why he's here, so there's no point in asking the question.
I should go. Farewell for now.
Have to go around this way, up this way.
Andriel, my Govanen, it is good to see you safely returned. I am told you passed through many dangers to bring us warning of a new threat facing these lands. Estelle speaks highly of you, and my brothers praised the courage you showed at Fornost. I thank you for the part you played in their safe return as well. Rest now a while in the peace of Imladris. It is long since we sat and spoke of herb lore and other gentle arts.
It is a matter of the gentle art that I bring to you. I have been speaking with Bilbo.
Say no more. I thought our people had a passion for poetry, but this hobbit may yet put us to shame.
He has put me to shame, to be sure. Not all elves have the gift of verse. He asks for your opinion and advice, for he says the subject is a matter very close to your heart.
Then I would guess it is another poem in honor of Estelle. Leave it with me, Andriel. I will give it some thought and answer him myself.
Bilbo will be pleased, I am sure. I would that I had more time for such arts, but Elrond is in need of my skills, and I fear I must leave for the Ettenmoors as soon as may be.
Then I will not keep you, but perhaps we may be of service to one another. Your journey may solve a problem that has perplexed me. I am helping my father create a quantity of Miraval, and we may fall short of certain rare ingredients which can be found in the Ettenmoors.
In all my years at Imladris, only once have I tasted the fragrant cordial Miraval. I remember how it renewed my heart and gave me fresh strength.
Yes, it is difficult to create and therefore precious. If I gave you a list of the ingredients, perhaps you could bring them back from the Ettenmoors. I will set aside a flask for your own use when we have brewed it.
You are generous, lady. I will seek them out for you and return with them once my mission is completed.
We have another quest there. I want to see what space I have in here, because we're going to go and find out about a weapon. Now let me have a look at this for a moment. 180 it does. Oh. That says 193. So I have that from previous game. Before we do that, let's go over to the shop. See if we can find something. Might have something.
Andriel, welcome home. It is good to have you back.
I have already heard tales of your exploits. All of Imladris is proud of what you have done. Oh, but I forget my duties as steward. You have been through many bitter battles. Are you in need of new arms or equipment?
Okay, let's have a look at what they have in arms before we do anything here. 54, 68. Champion only. Ranger champion is the two-handed sword again. That's a one-handed sword. That might do for... It's already using something that's actually much stronger than that though. Two-handed sword. Weird. Okay, we're going to go over here. Frankly, I don't know whether I really require a new staff or not. You see, as I said, the problem I'm having with this right now is that it's like I'm playing normal difficulty with easy enemies, where it should be heroic enemies. So, I could make a huge, big problem here right now if I decide, and as I said, it keeps going to this thing. So, 193, 218. It's doing 218. What is this doing? 244. Is that enough for me to continue? That's my problem with right now. I have a choice to choose something here.
Andriel, I thought I might see you ere long. Imladris is filled with tales of your exploits. I believe Lindir has even begun a song about them. But while battles can build a heroic reputation, they also break down equipment. You have need of my services.
What task is before you now, Angmir?
My fellow smiths and I are preparing for a great work. Soon we will be called upon to reforge the legendary sword Narsil. In the meantime, I've been sharpening my skills by practicing the art of imbuing gemstones.
By imbuing, you mean the process of binding powers and virtues to an object?
Yes, clearly you have a good understanding of this art. As you know, gemstones are very strong vessels for this process. Sadly, appropriate gemstones have become difficult to find. The growing trouble throughout the land keeps travelers away, and our own people are staying closer to home.
Perhaps I can help you with that. I will be traveling soon.
I would be pleased to have your help. I will provide you with a list of the types of gemstones that are of the greatest value to me. If you collect the stones, I am certain I could create something that you would find useful. But to be of use, the gemstones must be of the highest quality. Fortunately, we have as a guest a dwarf of the Lonely Mountain. Glóin is his name, and he is skilled in the appraisal of gems of all sorts. Once you have gathered the stones, allow him to examine them. He'll know if they are suitable.
Okay, so what if I say this?
I have discovered some interesting relics of the Dunedain, Angmir. Perhaps you can help me with them.
Ah, these are work of Westernese, the lost land of Númenor. The men who forged these items were skilled indeed. You have the makings of a unique weapon here. Although these components were never part of a single work, I believe you have assembled everything I would need to make it so. The finished weapon would undoubtedly carry some elven qualities.
What do you mean by that?
Only that with a work such as this, the finished product is liable to reflect the nature of the smith who assembles it. If, for example, a dwarven smith were to complete this weapon, it might possess quite different qualities from the weapon I would create.
So we're going to get him to make it.
It seems fitting that an elven smith should do this task for me.
Very good. I will get started at once. There, it is finished. May this serve you well, my friend.
Just say thank you for
A
the
worthy work indeed. You have my thanks, Angmir.
Alright, let's have a look to see what we actually got. So, first of all, as I said, let's go. I have to choose this thing. So this one is 193. Goes up as far as 193. Okay. Just so we know that. So this is it's the same thing. It should go up a grade. I don't know. So what's the sword? 168. Well, we'll take the sword then. So let's have a look at this now. So for the sword, I technically have to pick the staff. Is that what it's telling me? I don't know. 168. What's this doing? It's actually better than Angmar's sword. I don't see. This isn't making sense to me at all. 180. It's doing better than that. So if I was to give this to free will, 50 power, 16 fire damage. Give that to Aradon for a moment. Okay, let us go out of this for a second. And have a look at Aragon for one moment. Oh, not Aragon, what's Aragon? 72, 101. I'd like to be able to put some room into this, so if I was to change for that, and then go with that. Again, I probably have to keep redoing rebuilding it type of thing every time he appears because of the dual wielding problem. So we can fit 2 stones into this. Alright, so give me a moment. Obviously he doesn't have any, so let's go back to Thor for a moment. Deep wounds damage. Go back to R, where we go. Is it not letting me choose that for a moment? So now we put it in there. Okay. Okay, so we have armor in it. And give that one back to Andriel for a moment. Yeah, it's an awful lot of messing about, but anyway, we have to see if we can do this. Back to Andriel for a second. What else does she have in here? Can take armor. Stamina, maybe? Let's see if that works. Why is it telling me I can put something into that? Into Angmar's sword? Right, that's interesting. So he has that now. So what's the skills like now? Stamina is 33. I have to bring up his strength and his dexterity. Okay. So does he have any other 120? I'm keeping that because we just might need it. 168. What's this? Two-handed sword. So let me see what you have in here. This is doing 341 on its own. She might have something different in the shop if I go in as the dwarf. Excuse me, guys. Sorry for the coughing. I'm just surprised Anger's hammer is usually in here. 93. It's a one-handed sword. Two-handed sword. Two-handed blunt. And I don't have anything in what I have. This is 642. They're rubbish. They're not that good. And I don't have any other weapons that would do him. It's a bit odd. So let's get our weapons repaired anyway. And then I want to talk to Bilbo, so I gave that thing to Arwen.
How can I assist you?
Everything else is sort of repaired though, isn't it here? Can always use that, of course, if I'm stuck. This one does probably a better fire damage and everything on this, and there's ice damage on it. I fixed that up yesterday or the day before. I don't think anything else needs to be repaired. We just need to sell items, do we? That's it. I speak to everybody, just so you're not going to miss out on anything here. Guess I'll go back to Bilbo, right? Tell him I think that I gave the poetry.
Greetings! I hope the Lady Arwen will have some good suggestions for my verse. I'm really most eager to finish the thing. Yes.
Do all hobbits share your love of poetry, Bilbo?
Yes, I suppose so, although usually our songs and poems concern good food, good drink, and good humor. All those things we love the most. It's quite a bit different from what you find here in Rivendell.
Yet I have heard poems of a much different sort from you.
Well, one can't live long among the elves without some of their habits rubbing off, I suppose. Although I doubt I will ever match your people's appetite for music, poetry, and tales. You seem to like them as much as food, maybe even more.
I'm not going to ask you about the ring.
I should like to hear this poem of yours one day, so I will leave you to think in peace. Farewell, my friend.
Well, that's that. I think everybody's been spoken to about, except this guy. He's great. I don't know why he's here, but anyway, I'll leave that alone. And next episode, we'll be heading to the Ettenmoors. And as I said, I don't know what's going on technically with the game because it should be more difficult. But anyway, until the next time, look after yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. God bless.